Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is thick. Suckers wanna play and load my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Won't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they on some gang shit. Nigga, you was a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you was a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, you pussy ass a cat.
We fucking live, my niggas.
On walk, tell him free to act. Feeling free of rat, you know he told how you sleep with.
Top of the morning, man. This is the Orange Juice and a Blunt for Breakfast morning show. I got my big bro in the building with me. Bogard, Scott Free. Top of the morning, big bro. How your morning starting out?
Top of the morning. You know, I didn't smoke the whole joint already or two. So I'm feeling good, you know what I mean? Hey, one of these days we're gonna pop up out here with some mimosas for real though.
Oh, 100%. Them is
one,
facts, bro.
One of the mornings we'll pop up with some mimosas for. I was just thinking that, like, yo, a mimosa would be nice right now.
And really set this shit off, man. I'm telling you, when we did the first Sunday show, bro, I had one of the little mimosas in the can. Them motherfuckers,
oh yeah,
and them motherfuckers are slapping. Wifey was looking all over the place to find where them motherfuckers was at. Oh,
right.
Okay.
A little bit up, put a little on chill. You feel me?
Come on now. Oh
yeah. I'm not really the biggest champagne drinker too, but like most of the time when I think about it too, it's always the mimosas. Like it reminds me of like the long Vegas nights. And then anywhere we go get breakfast, we'll always have like unlimited mimosas, be like $12 unlimited mimosas. Like, fuck yeah, give it to me.
Yeah, no,
you know what I
mean? 100%.
We're having breakfast, you know what I mean?
Breakfast, wait. Starting off with mimosas, man.
You know what I'm saying?
My dog G, we call him king of the mimosas, the mimosa king on everything. Every time we do the draft, that's how he start his day off with mimosas. Fact.
There you go. What kind of champagne does he fuck with? I said that.
I don't know, big bro. On everything.
Yeah. I know. See, that's my thing. It's like I'm not really I don't know too. Like I'm like, what do if we gonna get some champagne? Do we drink some Dawn or what? Like, you know what I mean?
All right, what we mixing this shit with?
You feel me? I'm like, anytime I've just had one too, I don't ask them what kind of champagne is it, right? It just boom, they just bring it out you in the cool little tall glass, the little tall skinny thing.
Right, and run it, man. Let's drink this shit.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Keep them coming, man. Them is facts. We got the twins in the building. Twins say, "Are y'all from the Bay?" 100%.
I'm from the South Bay. I'm from San Jose. And my partner right here, he's from Oak Park, man. Sack stand up.
And then we got our boy Slim. He from New York, so you know you got a mixture of everywhere on this motherfucker, man. 100%.
Yeah, man, shout out to Slim, man. Brooklyn stand up.
Come on now.
He out there in a secret location right now.
Oh, everything. Seeing white beaches and shit.
Yeah, he's out there where the land is preserved.
Come on now. 100%. Islands that haven't been uninhabited or don't even.
No, we'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? We're going with it. Uninhabited, bro. Come on.
100%, bro.
My big
boy in the building. He said, "What up, my G's? Exhausted this AM, worked a 10-hour video job into the evening hours last night." Man, 100%, bro. Like
Peacock goes hard, man.
100%, bro.
That fool's a machine for real.
100%. He not only does he do a hell of a job on his 9 to 5, but he is the architect around this shit, around this community that we building, man. So shout out to my dog Peacock, man, 100% for keeping this shit.
And be sure to check out neonpeacockmerch.com.
Facts.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Watch, I'll be right back. I got my shit came in, bro.
On my mama.
Hold on, blood.
So look, matter of fact, if I can put it, my slow ass Neon Peacock, my dumb ass man. Boom. That's Big Bro's website right there, right? Now, Bogey finna come back with one of the merches, one of the shirts that Big Bro be cooking up. So man, y'all make sure y'all go do yourself a favor. Save that website right there. Go ahead, go on there, type your email address, look at the motherfucking because it's just not the drip, bro. Big Bro doing fucking mouse pads, motherfucking spread blankets for your fucking bed, shower curtains, man. It's all types of shit on the website. Oh, everything. Big Bro stay cooking. So make sure you do yourself a favor. Go ahead and go tap in with him 100%. Bogey about to come in, one of the drips. You'll see it all over the platform, man. Everybody be having a drip on from Peacock, bro.
Yeah, my joint just came in. Look at it. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
You feel me? Hold on, this one. Yeah. You got your standard, your standard Bogey in the Matrix. You feel me? Because I'm in the Matrix. You know I'm in the Matrix. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, boy, I'm in the Matrix like a motherfucker.
Hey.
This one right here. This one's from the mind of Bogey, and this is what happens when you tell Peacock an idea, and he just I got it. Boom. Only you can keep it lit. And that motherfucker's on.
Oh my mama, that
motherfucker's on fire.
Literally.
Let's go.
Oh my mama, shout out to Big.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Peacock, right? NeonPeacockMerch.com. You got all kind of fly shit, man. And if you sign up, you know what I'm saying, put your email, and you can request some custom shit. You know what I mean? Like if you got an idea, or you got like something that you want to turn to a shirt or a jacket or a fucking bed set, you can get the Bogey in the Matrix bed set for real though.
100%, bro.
If you want it, you can get the shower curtains, bro. Like it.
Miss Facts, there it is right there. Neon Peacock merch. Oh, my dumb ass. I told y'all I was dumb. I forgot the seat. So don't put a seat in there, and then you'll get the merch. My bad, Peacock. My dumb ass. Oh, everything. Top of the morning, Den. We got the Ginger Ninja in the building, aka Minnesota Den in the building. 100% good looking for pulling up on us this morning, big bro. Oh, everything. I forgot to hit the drop. Y'all know what it is.
Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast while I beat the paper. Finna hit the block. About to see some paper.
There it is, there. You know, I had to start the show off right 100%. Another shout out to double back is with Slim, man. You know, happy birthday to Slim. Slim did celebrate his birthday this week, man. He on vacation, living it up 100%, getting them batteries recharged off the grid next to some water, blue water with white sandy beaches. 100%.
The whole wop, bruh.
Come on now.
Come on, you got the whole wop with the sun. Like, where is he closer to the equators? Is that how it be when you're closer to the equators?
You already know. Facts.
So, I mean, it's a secret location. I'm trying to guesstimate. You know what I mean?
Mama, you already know. Miss Facts. Let's go ahead and kick off the first topic, big bro. This is
I'm about to roll something.
And we was talking about somebody in the chat. Oh, the twins was asking, man, y'all from the Bay, but here goes a story from the Bay, right from Oakland, bro. And I loved it when I seen this, man. 100%.
With every clean car,
you be making my days shine.
Is also a decision these teens are making to build a business instead of burglarizing one.
When a car pull in, we get excited because that's just more money in. and we making a person leave with a good attitude.
Before opening their own hand car wash homeboys detailing service at 85th and San Leandro, these teens were breaking into cars and stores like CVS and Walgreens across the Bay Area. 8th grader Draymond Wilkes started stealing at 12.
I mean, sometimes I'll tell myself not to do it, but then I would still end up doing it either way because it's like it was the money that was making me keep on doing it.
The group's members range in age from 8 years old to their early teens. Many say on their prior path, even jail time wasn't enough to stop them from breaking the law.
Always had that feeling in my body that was just like, you know, you're not supposed to be doing this.
In April, that path changed when Zoro Wilson, CEO of Lulu's House, a nonprofit that works with homeless and troubled youth, met the group of 8. Wilson says he was shopping at the Eastmont Mall CVS when he watched them steal everything they could from the store. He later confronted the teens.
That was me at that age. And it was, that's a pipeline to prison. So me not saying something and me knowing what I know would have been wrong for me to do.
Over time, Wilson and his group of partners went from strangers to mentors for the young men, eventually helping them start the car wash to earn money the right way. Now the boys are excelling in school, participating in community meetings and cleanups.
I was just letting them know anybody can change. So the more time I spent with them, the more that we came as a unit together. You know what I mean? And I'll listen to what they have to say. They just want to be heard.
They were doing what they said they were going to do. Help us. It's a different lifestyle. Like, I don't be looked at different. People don't judge me on how I'm dressed or how I look or stuff like that. Like, they told us how to be men.
And it appears their new path is paying off. As long as they keep a 3.0 GPA and continue the program, all 8 will receive full ride scholarships to college.
There you go.
It's
Like you said, there we go, bro. We starting the morning off with some positivity.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
100%. We got some troubled youth who was starting off on the wrong path.
Hey, I was chuckling to myself too, because remember we was that age, bro. Rule of thumb: if you can see it, you can take it. We was taking everything. You know what I mean? But and you know that's a phase in life. Like even the dude, he said, man, he saw himself in those kids. You know what I mean?
100%. And
you know what I'm saying? And you know, and a lot of times we were just saying that last week. The motherfuckers don't got OGs, bro. Who's teaching these kids? And this is a great example of somebody like steering you the right way. You know what I mean?
And it's a group of kids. It's not just one kid. They was a little crew doing what they was doing, and bruh seen them. He's seen them in action. He's seen them in action, bro, in the CVS, taking whatever they want. And bruh got up with him like, look, he felt it in his heart to go ahead and say something because he seen, like how you said, it was him 100%. And that's what's so crazy is that them young fellas right there, you know, sometimes when you hear an OG, sometimes you don't want to hear that stuff, what they talking about, but they showed me to what they was, what the OGs was preaching. Not only was the OGs preaching to them, but they showed them how to be entrepreneurs in their teenage days. Some of them was only in 8th grade, I think, 9th grade, bro. And now they own their own business, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's real dope.
That's real dope right there. And then it said if they maintained a 3.0 grade point average all the way through high school, they get a fucking scholarship to college, bro. Now they can go to school for business. You already own your own business. Now you know how to do all the.
You got one of the homies, he's gonna go do financing. You gonna go do business. This other dude does marketing, and then boom, you have your team already. Like, all right, boom.
And they a team, and that's one thing that they did say in the story is that we are a team. They are a team, 100%.
Yeah, good shit. We had a different team,
and that's the thing. Bro.
We had a driver. We had a driver, bro.
Come on,
and you know what? I digress.
No, facts. But you know, motherfuckers that watch this show, 100%, they know what we talking about because we talked about it so many times on this on this show. And here it is now, from when we was kids to seeing what the kids right now is doing, and this ain't really this type of stuff really don't get publicized, you know what I mean? And for the youth not to be doing no you know what the other youth is doing.
Yeah, like
work. That way, and they went the
like
other
selling
way.
work,
Man,
or banging.
Bro, come on now.
Right? I mean, see, they was already, here's the thing, they was already with the shit. They was breaking into cars and stealing shit out of stores. You know what was the next step? Home invasion. You don't want that. So he good thing he stiffed on them right there. You feel me? He was like, all right, youngins, this is what you're not gonna do. You know what I mean? 100%. And here's the thing too, is when he got him in that, when they got a program going, and he said, because he had a nonprofit already. These nonprofits, they get money from these government grants. You know how good that looks? You're getting that grant real quick. Boom, you're taking some kids out of it, some youth and minorities out of the inner cities, put them in a program. It's having success. They're gonna get fundage. You know what I mean?
You know what else they gonna get? Not only they gonna get funding, but the homies that's the first ones that's doing this shit that got pulled up out them streets and is really making it. Some of they partners that's at school or not even at school, still running around doing shit. You know what I mean? They might
be able to give them jobs, bro.
Come on now, bro. 100%, bro. And that's the thing, you know, like T.I. said in the skating movie. I forgot the name of his when they was doing the skating.
The A, or was it the ATL?
Was it ATL?
Atlanta?
It was ATL.
Okay, there you go. I know it was letters.
Facts, huh? Oh, my mama, facts. Hey, but he got a saying in the movie because, you know, remember, he's the big brother and they mom and dad died and they living with the uncle and the little brother. And we was just talking about Big Boy off camera. Remember, Big Boy pulled up and put little brother on. I mean, and T.I. tell little brother, man, what the fuck is you doing? Woo. And he like, bruh, you don't gotta be the dope man to have paper. 100%, bro. And
I mean, think about this. T.I. was always T.I., but then, I mean, he was always Tip. He was T.I.P. But then for contractual purposes, he was T.I. because there was already a Q-tip. He just for out of love. But everybody knows T.I. is Tip and it also is an acronym. It's a total investment plan, because that's what he did. He took all that money from whatever trapping allegedly, right? And then he had an uncle that did construction and shit, and they built low income houses, bro.
He been in the real estate, yeah.
Yeah. So, and because TIP is a real estate term too, total investment plan. You know what I mean? It's a term, period. But you did what I'm saying?
100%. No, them is facts, bro. 100%. He has been well versed in the business side.
Indubitably.
In facts, 100%.
That sounds like something he would say right now.
That is it. And that's one of the motherfucking words. Hey,
his is like expeditiously.
Hey, have you ever seen a show called Roast Me?
Nah.
Oh man.
They got on TI?
So look, I gotta sing you that shit. So what it is
is send me that joint.
Classroom full of comedians. And what they do is one by one want to go sit in the front of the class and they'll all roast his ass, right? So when T.I. doing his little comedy shit, top of the morning, Albert.
Top of the morning, Bert.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
On the show, right? So when the motherfucker walk right in, they lighten his ass up with all them big ass words that he said. But you got to see the hella comedians in that motherfucker, man. That should have had you in tears. Oh, it's called Roast. I'm gonna send it to the
yeah.
100%.
Yeah. See, send me that shit. I like watching funny shit when I'm on mushrooms.
Man, I'm telling you,
I'm take down some of these chocolates later.
Man, that shit go, man, you gonna go down the rabbit hole on that motherfucking for about 7 hours. No lie.
Yeah. Saturday's like the only decompressed day, like as far as like, because the lineups are already set. You just gotta kind of monitor certain things, and I get to like, you know what I mean, kind of the calm before the big storm.
100%
on Sundays, you know what I mean?
Facts. Top of the morning, bongs a lot.
What's up, sir? Bongs.
Yes, sir. I saw T.I. in concert a few years back with the wifey and his sister on my mama. Yeah, I never got to see T.I. in concert, bro. I seen Wayne when he was a hot boy, but I ain't seen Wayne as an adult on everything.
The only one
easy.
I seen a gang of you know, like all the Bay motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to the Jack. I remember I used to do shows with the Jack. And the Jack would bring everybody out. He'd bring out Drew Down. Every time he came out, he had Drew Down.
Can you feel me?
Yeah, he would do it. He would do the fucking that one and Pimp of the motherfucking year.
Pimp.
Give it up, or give it to me. Big man. He had the shower cap on.
Oh, everything.
Every time, bro. Hey, he keeps it real, you know what I mean?
Everything.
He keeps it real. Yeah, the Shirley's in there. You feel me?
In the building, what's going on, Lee?
What's happening?
Bolt up, man. Oh,
bolt up, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Hey, you know, Justin Herbert, he's limping around right now. He got the high ankle.
Come on now.
You
He ones. Eastern stick time. Oh shit. Going out on the young brothers though.
Man, good. Hey, man, good for them kids because you know what I'm saying. You know what far outweighs that? It's like is that the statistic? These kids, right, are the statistic because they're the rarity. They're the small percentage versus, you know what I mean. Oh my bad, I had it reversed. Versus they're not the statistic because the majority of the generations, especially like in the town, bro, you know what I mean. They're out there shooting and doing what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's good to see them doing some positive shit. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them for real. Yeah, and then you know what I'm saying. Like, okay, here's another thing too. They have a business. You know how hard it is to get a business as the kid, period? You know what I'm saying? And if they keep it up and they get the right credentials after they go to college, boom, they're going to be able to get this business and to really own this business.
And the cool thing is the business that they have and the state that they in and the city that they in, that motherfucker gonna last all year. That's the business, man. Look, everybody need their motherfucking car wash.
Hey, man. Shout out to my man, West Coast Details, man.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the homie. He used to be one of my producers. My man, 100 grand, Charai Chan. You know what I'm saying? They call him Charai, you know what I mean? Because you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He was on that Charai, you know what I mean? And but he's clean and he has a business now. He does high-end detailing. He just pull up on you.
They pull up in the van or something. That fat.
Yeah, he got the extendo Escalade with the tank in the back.
Telling you, bro.
He got the ionized water and shit. Like this shit is not cheap.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And he be doing all the Niners shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang.
Come on, bro. That's entrepreneurial shit, man. 100%. And that's a one-man stop. 100%. So as them young brothers continue to, you know, elevate in life, man, they could be sending motherfuckers out in vans. You still got the spot. 100%, man. It's so much shit.
And as long as they don't have the young homie that corrupts it, right? Like now they're getting money, then he starts spending his money on work, and then he got the vans going here and there, moving things around. And don't do it, kids.
100%. Hey, look, man. Hey. Continue to invest, build your business portfolio. Do not build it underground business. 100%.
Yeah, man. Don't mix the two.
Yeah, 100%.
It never works.
Oh my!
You can't mix the two. It's gonna go bad eventually.
I want to shout out the OG that took the time to go ahead and speak to the young brothers to go ahead and go ahead and give them some game, and shout out to the young brothers for receiving the game and taking the game and running with the game. 100%. We just, as long as we continue to see stories like this, bro, we're gonna put this on there like that because it just coincides from a lot of the shows that we've been previously talking about some of the youth and how they be steering, the ways that they're steered on going and whatnot. And just to see this pop up, man, it was just it was perfect timing, man. 100%, bro.
Yeah, the young bull was like, it just didn't feel right. Some of his enemies just, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
I still did it.
Exactly. And see, now he's straight. That's dope.
That's dope.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be, man, how many times would be a motherfucker, he's just part of a crew that does some shit. And he, you know what I mean? And then he won't even rap. Now he got to go do the time too. Right. He didn't want to do that shit, but he couldn't talk no one down. Then it's like, oh, you a bitch. You ain't riding. You ain't finna slide. You feel me? Like
100%, bro.
You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? And for all the youth out there, if y'all happen to catch this, you know what I mean? Don't ever be afraid of what your homies finna say. Like if he gonna think you this or that, bro. If you ain't down with something, don't do that shit.
100%.
I mean, that ain't your friend then. You know what I mean?
It was facts because when Cuba told Q, "Doe, let me out," Doe already knew, man. 100%, bro. And that was his brother too. You know, he looked at him as a brother too. Him and that's my brother too, 100%. And Cuba told him at the end of the movie, man, you still got me, bro, 100%. So look, bro, if they got something to say to you, like Bogey said, they ain't your friends, bro, 100%. Your people's gonna know. Look, man, I'm finna go home, bro. I'm finna go late. All right, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, that nigga's a bitch ass.
Hey, the real homie would be able to recognize if especially like when they told me, hey, bro, nah, Ricky, you going home. Ricky, you know what I'm saying? Ricky was supposed to be something. You know what I mean?
100%, bro.
You gotta protect those ones too. If you got the homie that's supposed to be something, bro, you got to big him up. You know what I mean?
Percent.
Don't you know what I mean? Don't be the guy corrupting the motherfucker. I'm laughing because you know what I'm saying. I'm just remembering the past. You know,
100%, man. We ain't crashing the youth out, man. We trying
hell no. Don't be like, be better than us. You know what I mean?
Miss Facts. Lee said Evan Ingram is finally ruled out. Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate that. Oh, everything, because I can move his ass into the IR spot.
Who they playing this week? Oh, they're playing the Bills. Right. Our Christian Kirk star actually might be legit.
I hope so. I hope it's.
I got one share of him. I'm like, I might have to throw him out there because I got hella injuries too.
I got Strange fired up this for sure.
Hey, you're a savage.
Hey, the motherfucker hits 3 for 3.
I'm playing Jordan Whittington in a gang of places, Brody.
Fuck it. Hey.
I'm playing Jordan Whittington in a bunch of spots.
Oh, you know, I'm firing him up in the ALB.
Yes, let's go.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm playing him in the gang of spots, man.
Get this shit.
I got to.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow morning, bro. Because I hope some of the ALB is in the building so they could get on me 100%. Peacock say I gotta start Cam Akers because Pacheco on IR, AJ Brown out, and Kittle doubtful. Don't want to flex QJ or Likely. I did have a dream Likely was tearing it up though.
Oh, he has the sight. In the Matrix, they call that the sight.
The sight, boy. Oh my
God. The sight.
The third eye and opened up. Oh,
Likely to the house.
Pulled out. Oh my goodness. Jawana Jennings.
Yeah, okay, and Kittle. Okay, yeah. I might have to roll out Jawana Jennings in a few spots too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm telling you, bro.
Ooh, Jawana Jennings or Whittington for real.
Oh my goodness. Now
it's like, but you know what though? The matchup for Jawana is hella nice. You feel me? Like it's.
You have been pointing out they've been getting toe up the first 2 games.
Yeah.
My man.
They better not all of a sudden get good on us, man. Fuck that.
It is okay. You know how
it is divisional. It is divisional.
Oh my
God.
Facts. Let's kick off the second topic. And this another little positive light type story. This here in Sacramento, the street that they talking about is called Broadway. And back in the day, it used to smack the low rider culture. So now what happened is they're dedicating this street to the low rider culture. There's some federal.
Okay. So, we got some streets like that in San Ho too.
Facts. Trust me. I know one spot by the Wiener Schnitzel. I've been by a Wiener Schnitzel.
Exactly. Story Road.
Where's
King
that?
Story.
Okay.
That's the classic strip back in the days, like the 80s and shit. You know what I mean? But till this day, when they ride on Sundays, that's where they ride. Or they especially on Cinco de Mayo, shit like that. But shout out to all my Mexican folks, you know what I mean? And even though I'm Filipino, I'll be out there, we be riding all the homies, bro. Like
crazy. So the
you know what I mean? It's part of the culture, you know what I mean?
The car culture is
California culture.
Whether
everybody ride low riders, man.
Whether you low and slow, or you put your shit up high, or you in your truck, or you in your form, man, whatever it is, man, like Mac Dre say, man, when you pull up your whip,
that's your debut.
Oh my mama, them is facts, bro.
He said, when you pull up, that's your debut. He said, when I was in prison, I said, when I get out, I'm gonna give me a range on things.
Then I'm gonna go get the Range Rover. I said I want to be in it.
Then I'm gonna get the Benz on the Dolphins. You know,
the brains.
That Trill TV was the shit.
Let's fire this shit up.
Yeah, let's go.
Serve as a celebration. Low Rider Lane will now be putting the city's car culture on the map, literally. It's a Sacramento spot that has been special for car enthusiasts for decades. Now, this stretch of Marina View Drive at Miller Park will officially be changed to Low Rider Lane.
This is a 1967 Chevy Impala.
Joe Moreno gave us a ride earlier this year in his lowrider.
These are the hydraulic switches. It's a good feeling to have the top down and just cruise around the city.
For more than 30 years, that was illegal under a city ordinance that banned cruising. 2 years ago, Sacramento helped set a trend lifting the cruising ban. Several other cities and the state of California then also pumped the brakes and took anti-cruising bans off their books too.
Being a part of the repeal was huge.
There are no homes or businesses on this stretch of road that will need to change their addresses. Sacramento's Lowrider Commission requested the name change, raising $10,000 for the city application and agreeing to cover the costs of the new signage.
My mother and father, my uncles, aunts, they've been coming here since the 70s and the 80s.
Now, Sacramento shifting into a new era of lowrider love with its own street name, Lowrider Lane, claiming the cruising culture.
That's badass.
100%. It's about time, man. You know what I mean? And you know what my 9 to 5 is, right? And they just kept saying it. They kept saying it. And part of the it's a good thing to see, because like here, like when shit get good, they'll take it away from us 100%, right? 100%. We'll have, but sometimes, motherfuckers don't know how to act as well, and that be part of the reason why they take that shit from us. But like how we was just talking about before the video played, man, like the car culture for sure, bro, is heavy and a part of, in the overall culture 100%. And for Sac to allow that to happen, man, I just want to big up the city for that, bro. 100% for sure.
I made a phone call.
That's right. Talk about it, big bro.
I'm living in the county now. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm at the city meetings. You know what I mean?
For sure, bro.
Hey, the motherfucking, I was born and raised in East Santa, and that was part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the King story, and like, yeah, it was definitely illegal. You know what I'm saying? Because them motherfuckers they just jam the streets up for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then, in Cinco de Mayo, they completely like removed it. Like they stopped they stopped doing the whole ooh-wop downtown, because motherfuckers were going flip cars. It was wild. You know what I mean? Wow. Like back in the days, I remember, because they banned all this shit for a little bit, but then they came back in San Jose. They allow it, like quote unquote, on those certain days. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But let alone to have a whole like woo-wop named after, and then they can just freely cruise on down that street. How long is that street? Pause.
So if they're starting it from where the freeway starts, because like they said it's where it's no businesses and shit. So after you pass Target and the city cemetery, that's when you start getting into like the fucking commercial area where it's not like, it's just like fucking warehouses and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
You start getting to Miller Park. That's where they were starting where it curved and
they would turn around.
Yeah. So it's probably going to be from where the freeway, where you come up under the freeway and start to go into the park, and the whole park, because what it is Miller Park, and that bitch, like, it's a cul-de-sac and it's right on the river. So it's maybe
okay. So then you bend around.
I don't know.
So they would bend around though, right? I'm just trying to put in the mindset of how they would cruise, right? Because you know when you cruise, you're going round and round and round. You're just bobbing the same shit. So I'm like, so how do they go up and down? So they would come around right there by the river.
And it's right by the arena. So that area of town is right there next to the fucking arena. It ain't nothing but 5 minutes away. All you got to do is just cross the freeway because you got the overpass. But it's a back street called French Street. And I don't know if they're going to allow it to go on French Street too, because see, French Street, they're finna redo that whole the part of where the fucking river is and extend it to where it's like like how I've never been to San Antonio, but they got the fucking river walk. So if you go to Old Sac, you could walk all the way to fucking Discovery Park where everybody would go launch their boats and shit at, and then you could walk all the way back towards it's a bike trail that'll take your ass damn near the fucking Delta Shores.
Oh, word. So I was about to say, because this is the lake.
The river?
The river. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's freshwater.
They redoing that whole area on everything.
Oh, word.
City, man.
Hey, motherfuckers can put their boats in that motherfucker?
Huh?
I didn't know you can put your boat in that joint.
Yeah, so that's at Discovery Park, but it's hella park. So you got Discovery Park, not a city park, but you got city parks along the river too, off the I-5 where you can launch at too. So like you got Miller Park, which we was just talking about right now. You got Garcia Bend Park. Where else can you launch at in the city? But see, that's the
okay, because like you say, because for your work, you work with all these parks, I'm sure.
100% for sure. I know them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was like, no, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but also Sagittarius are quite detailed on everything, right? But I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But I just thought to myself, like, oh yeah, that's right. He worked all them up.
And remember, oh shit, oh that's
who
Slim.
Is it?
That's Slim right there. I wish I could Bluetooth him in. What's up, big bruh? Oh, you in here? Oh, okay, for sure.
Oh, see, he back there. Yeah.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, live and direct from a secret location, it's our man, hailing from Brooklyn, representing Boogie Vision. It's our man, Slim. Hey.
Talk about it, big bro. Let me see. My dumb ass moving slower than a motherfucker.
It's because it's blocked by the thing, the share screen thing.
See that?
He's like, yo, I'm back here. Pause.
I be moving slow like a motherfucker. That's because I be getting put on the spot. When I get put on the spot, I just move slow. But when I ain't got to get activated, man, I be quick with it. Gotta get in the gym. That's all that mean. I gotta get in the gym and getting shit fired up.
Slim's a car guy too. He fucks with all the car shit. And like I was telling y'all in San Jose, well, it's in Milpitas, right? In Milpitas, so everybody came from everywhere, like the Fremont and fucking just all over San Jose and all over the South Bay. And then even but anyways, this is when motherfuckers they used to race the Rockets. You know what I mean? All the imports.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Right, and it was like right by the mall in Milpitas because it's all the little commercial areas. You know what I mean? Like all these buildings, you had all these quarter-mile stretches. You know what I mean? Yep. And like they used to call it the runs, and that shit was sick. Because when we were like in junior high, we would like go allegedly, because like we didn't have cars, but we would them old school what's that called? The Camrys and the Corollas. Which one's the smaller one? The Camrys? Yeah, the old school Camrys. As long as it was a 1990 or before that shit, you could just jam anything in that motherfucker. A flathead, just start the car.
Oh, I had a 1994 Corolla.
Yeah, but the 1990 and beyond. I mean, the 1990.
Excuse me.
Well, fucking just start that shit. We would drive to the runs and just watch all the races and shit. And when the cops come, that shit was mania. You know what I mean? Because everybody's different. You know what I mean?
You know what's so
is loud? Everybody's cars is loud. But then you would also have like the domestics there too. It wasn't just all imports and shit. You know what I mean? But that shit was lit.
Funny that I've been seeing at the side. Well, I ain't at the side shows no more. But when I watch the sideshow videos, I'm seeing them sliding LS400s now.
Oh, word! What are they putting in them?
Huh?
The LS400s. So are they dropping something in?
Or Lexus.
Yeah, but are they dropping something in there? Or they
Now, that I don't know what they doing to them motherfuckers, but they are out there sliding the LS400s, bro. Oh, I'm like, man, I've never seen that before, bro. 100%.
But yeah, but anyway, so going back, because I'm gonna tie it back into what we were just talking about. It's like, so then at one point, so you know that Hillview Airport, the little private airport right there on the Tully Road. It's like right by the Eastridge Mall. You know what I'm saying? I know you're familiar with Tully a little bit, right? Anyways,
yeah.
There's I had my studio in that airport at one point, and I remember there was fools that were going around there really seriously about to tear down this airport and make it a little drag strips. You know what I mean? Like drag racing strips. And they were gonna allow motherfuckers to do it like right here, but you would have to pay, and you'd have to get you have legit fucking woo wops. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it never got passed. It never got passed. But then that was the airport still up. Yeah, the airport's still there.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, that shit was made.
People.
What up, man? How you doing?
Shit. Oh, yeah. This shit crazy.
You got a nice tan.
Oh,
out there doing it.
Yeah, man. This is crazy.
Did you catch that first clip we rocked?
Yeah, I caught a little something of it.
Yeah, what would you think? What your thoughts on it?
Are you talking about dudes stealing out people stealing out the store?
Yeah, and then the dude, like, he got him. They're doing like a car wash business now, like car wash and detail type of thing. And then now these kids, if they keep a 3.0 average, and it's a program. This guy, he does nonprofit shit, so he saw it immediately. He's like, okay, get a program going, and he's getting funded for that. But he got these kids, if they stay 3.0 average throughout high school, they get full scholarship to whatever.
That's good, because some kids need a little guidance, man. Because it's like, they want to get a little money, and sometimes they're not old enough to get their work permit, so it leaves them in that space where like they got to watch everybody have fun and this, that, and that, and they can't have no fun. So yeah, they get to stealing and doing all kind of shit. But it's good that somebody, put them under the wing and show them a little guidance and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
bro. Yeah, I mean, because Ace was just trying to work an honest job, right? At the laundromat or at the what is it called? The dry cleaners.
Yeah, the dry cleaners.
You know what I'm saying? He was trying. He was watching everybody else have fun.
Man, that motherfucker Ace
Acito.
His interview on Shine, man, that shit is clean, bro. I like that shit.
On the content, the art of content? Or the art of
Say Cheese.
Oh, Say Cheese. Oh yeah, okay. I saw some clips from there.
Everything. Facts. I like that shit. Peacock said Waddle or Jennings. I think I had to go Waddle, big bro, even though Jennings is gonna be a monster. I think I had to go with Waddle, big bro.
Yeah, I can't believe this is a conversation too. It's like, fuck, yeah, because I be forgetting that's right. It's not the tuna fish. But you know what? I've been on record for saying I don't think the drop off is that crazy from the tuna fish to Skylar Thompson. I swear to God.
100%.
Give me the penguin. Give me the floor. He can always break a big one too.
Oh my God.
He's gonna get the targets, but give me the floor because he could break. Who they playing? They're playing the Seahawks. Oh, he's gonna be in the slot mostly though.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, that's where they're going.
We had another story, Slim, where the motherfuckers out here in Sac dedicated a piece of street. Like, I don't know exactly how long that they doing it, but they allowed they dedicating it to the lowriders, to the cars. Oh my mama, so they gonna let them niggas cruise whenever they want to cruise 100%. So we just talked about that, and so it's
it's a big deal.
No facts. Because I ain't got no old school right now, but Smoothie got an old school, and then it's a whole bunch of rallies through the whole Sacramento. Whether, like I said, you low and slow, or you sit your shit up high, or you in your truck or your foreign, but it's a Saturday night. I don't know how often it take place, but it's called Back to Broadway. And everybody in that that motherfucker be smacking all the old schools, all the foreigns. Like I said, everybody in they whip. It goes down, bro. 100%.
Support car culture. You know what I mean? Because California is definitely car culture.
100%. All car culture, bro. 100%.
Yeah,
We everywhere in the country.
everywhere in the country, but it's just certain places that's like known, like you have to have a car.
You
So
have
that's
to.
where a lot of that is born out of. You know what I mean? Like New York New York has car culture, but they're not naturally car culture because it's like we have
Yeah,
we
you
have
didn't
public
necessarily
transit.
need a car.
Yeah, you don't
Same thing like
necessarily
in
need a
Frisco.
car.
Like
You know what I mean?
all my cousins that grew up in Frisco, they'll pull up in their girlfriend's car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't have cars till like they was getting money for it. It was just like because they didn't need a car. You're living in the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You know what
I
I mean?
never knew that.
But
Yeah.
Jersey is car culture.
In San Jose, you gotta have a whip because San Jose is bigger than the motherfucker, and like you know what I'm saying. But like, and that was part. That's like Mac Dre said. That's your debut. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that on the East too, big bro. You don't need no car out in that motherfucker if you're in the city or something.
Not in New York City.
Wow.
New York State, you do.
Yeah.
And Jersey, definitely you do. Definitely need a car in Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. That's you know what's part of the culture in Jersey. Oh, is I'm up at 4 in the morning with the crowbar to the 5.0. The motherfuckers is boosting out there for the longest. That was like what they were known for.
Hell yeah. That shit's still going.
What do they call it now? Bipping? Now they're just bipping. Like they'll pull you out the car on GTA shit.
Oh, I got a story for y'all. So got it. It was so they just hit a fucking repo center. The police raided a repo center. I don't know if it was in the city.
Oh, because they're like they're basically boosting the cars back.
Shop. I gotta find the story. I thought I'm gonna go see if I saved it to the playlist for
because that could be a cover for them chopping cars down and selling them and doing the whole woo wop.
Motherfuckers will steal your car with a flatbed. Like that shit ain't unheard of out here.
For real. You'll drive right by a cop, they'll just think like you just towed the car or some shit.
Yeah, but see now, I know in New York, police, they be on them tow trucks, make sure they ain't, they ain't doing the bullshit.
Yeah,
so definitely.
Yeah, and in San Jose, man, them tow truck drivers. I lived in a townhouse complex, so you had like red paints everywhere. You know what I mean? And it was like only you can go one way in and come out the other side, and vice versa. So it's like kind of like a U shape. And like this motherfucker used to because I'd have fools just chilling on. They'd be parked in the red, and you know what I mean. And then like he would be right on it. Yeah, he'll pass by and you see him reverse. Like, oh shit, hey, he's about to grab your shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he is not playing too, and he'll hook your shit up. You got to give him some cash. I'm telling you, like, for real, like, you go get your car right now.
Yeah, you just gotta watch.
He'll creep up real slow.
Just on certain blocks, you gotta watch where you're doing that at, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because the neighborhood will come out on you like, hey, don't even grab that.
Hey, well, look at this. This was a special case for me. I grew up in the East Side, and here I am. I'm living in the East Side again, right? And but all my neighbors is all tech motherfuckers that's from somewhere else.
Man.
No, I swear to God, because you can't afford the fucking rent.
Right.
Unless you're balling, unless you're balling, or you got like 2 people in the house getting it. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Only
in
California. They gonna say only in California.
New York too.
Say that. My fault, y'all.
All the fucking tech motherfuckers just at the, you know what I mean? They came from LA or Texas or fucking Nevada, you know what I mean? Just somewhere they got the job, Google or fucking Facebook or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing though. Like now, you could work from home. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers on YouTube and some of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if all of them is passport bros or not, but they be gone for a year or two talking about I be working remotely. Like I seen a documentary on Americans living in Mexico City, right? And Mexico City is one of the most populated cities in the world. I don't know exactly where it ranks at, but it's a heavy population.
Yeah, it's hella people. And remember anytime the NFL went there, it was crazy because they had like 100,000 stadium or something like that.
And it got a high ass altitude. But it is a migration of Americans that live.
We never played there because it was the pollution. Remember that?
Huh?
Remember, we actually never played there. The time we were supposed to play there, I was just thinking, my bad, I'm just thinking right now. We were supposed to play there. It was the goddamn the air pollution was so bad. And then there was like fires and shit. And like, so like, because it was that night when the Chiefs played the Rams. Remember that on a Monday night? And they went absolutely crazy. Remember that shit? You don't remember the Chiefs, the Mahomes versus Golf on a Monday? It was 2018. I think they scored like they ran it up for like 80 points or something like that.
And it was in Mexico City?
It was supposed to be, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I was thinking, oh, the NFL play there, but yeah, not that one. But they did play there before, back in the days. Yeah, okay, go ahead. I'm thinking out loud too much.
It was just motherfuckers working remotely.
Yeah.
And you're not paying like now you don't have to pay American wages and rent or whatever. But you know what I mean?
Right. Oh my mama.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people that migrated from Cali back to like Texas or back to wherever the fuck they're from. Also, just because they're like, oh, I can just work from home and it's cheaper.
Elon don't like that though. He make their ass come to work.
Yeah, my cousin used to work at the motherfucking at the plant in where's the plant at? It's not in I think it's in Fremont.
I was just about to say most of them
everything. So
you talking about the Tesla?
Yep, the Tesla. My cousin.
I used to work there. I worked there when it was new me. But yeah, that's right. It's right there. Yep.
Oh my mama. So
that shit is loped out in there.
So my cousin lived here in Sacramento, right? So what they'll do is they got a pickup in Stockton where it's like a bus. They'll pick all the Tesla niggas up that gotta go to work and take their ass to the Fremont thing. 100%.
Because they know they're about to work for like 14 hours.
That's exactly what it is. Oh my mama.
You know what I mean?
My cousin,
then they'll catch another bus back. No. The shuttle thing.
Yep. Yeah, my cousin said you get a break like every 2 hours though.
Yeah, for sure.
On everything.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my homie Ham. I call him Hamburger, but yeah, my homie Ham, bro. That dude. They said you get like the I think it's mandatory weekends, but it's like a few weekends out of the month. I was like, yo, but he ain't tripping. He's like a machine. If you ain't worrying about making the money, yeah, you're making money. You know what I mean? And then they give you like options, right? Every couple years, you get stocks or get like more bread or like they'll cash you out.
They better ain't working this shit out your ass 14 hours a day. They better have something more than that.
Stock out.
Yeah.
One of my homegirls.
But it happens like every 2 years. You know what I mean?
She's like a manager or something at that motherfucking plant. She got stock 100%.
Right? Yeah, because they'll be like say you let it stack up at one point, they'll be like, hey, we got 80 bands for you, or you want more stock. You know what I mean? A lot of times people are like, fuck, give me the money. Then you see them buy a car, they do other shit. I'm like, yeah, you should take that stock, man.
On everything. Yeah, my cousin said if you get 4 people, say like if all 3 of us live in the same neighborhood or same area, but we got to have one more person. If it's 4 people, they'll give somebody a Tesla, and y'all are able to commute to work too. You don't get to eat the Tesla, but you just it's a
company car.
Motherfuckers just program it to pick us all up too. Fuck it. That motherfucker drives himself out to pick up the first person.
Every day, facts. Okay, last one, bro. Oh wait, is this the last one? No, we got 2 more. My bad.
Hey, you know it's funny. I'm glad we did the positive shit because the one that I was gonna send us, I sent it to us like a week ago because the foods in San Jose, they got caught with all them bees.
I didn't know if you wanted me to play that. That's why I didn't put that.
We'll get back. I had allegedly my daughter went to school with their daughter. You know what I mean? And like, I remember meeting dude back in the days we were chaperoning a fucking field trip. Like that shit was some real serious shit. They got.
That shit video, Slim?
Huh? Yeah, I seen it.
Video that Buggy sent?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, and like it's
crazy.
Yeah, no, but we're on the positive one. We can always cover that one another time.
Now that I got the okay, yeah, for sure. I just, you know what I mean? Oh my,
that shit just happened.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, they moving them things.
Let's get into this. This one right here. This is a cold one right here.
On the night team, and tonight, we know what led them there. Officials say it's part of a high high-priced crypto scam, a scam that netted $230 million. On the 19th tonight, 7's Joe Rhodes, where it all went down in Miami. Joe.
Craig, that $230 million is what the Fed say a 20-year-old scammed out of one person, just one person alone in Washington, D.C., then went on a lavish spending spree. We're talking jewelry, nightclub, high-end cars, even renting out this home here in Miami. That is until it all caught up with him.
Lavish parties and luxury living, all tied to a massive multi-million-dollar cryptocurrency scam. Federal investigators are pinning to a 20-year-old from Singapore, busted Wednesday living in Miami. 7 News confirming this raid at a high-end home is tied to the arrest, one that had the FBI bringing out the big guns. A federal indictment for Malone Lamb states he and accomplices conspired to carry out cryptocurrency thefts and to launder stolen cryptocurrency.
Wow. No way. No way.
One user on X uncovering the moment Lamb allegedly landed more than $230 million in stolen Bitcoin from a victim in Washington, D.C., celebrating very publicly. Federal investigators say Lamb and at least one other suspect then used the illegally obtained cryptocurrency to purchase international travel, service at nightclubs, numerous luxury automobiles, watches, jewelry, designer handbags, and to pay for rental homes in Los Angeles and Miami. They're accused of flaunting it all at parties like this one, with luxury cars and designer bags like these. And don't forget the watches and jewelry like those pictured here. It all came to a screeching halt Wednesday night. FBI agents busting into a home neighbors say is a
What's crazy is why did he do it in America? If he got the bread, I would have laid low and started moving that bread like in chunks to like offshore accounts. You know what I mean? And then bounce out of country and start stunting. Why? That he did it all wrong. But the kid wanted to live the life. He probably seen the Western culture. He wanted to ball out with the jewels, iced out, hella cars and whips. Like I'm going to Miami. We popping bottles.
Damn, bro, that boy. And I think they said he's from Singapore.
That's what I'm saying.
That
he could have
he
could have figured it out, man.
So who in Washington, D.C. has $250 million worth of Bitcoin, bro? What the fuck?
Is that the
a lot of people invested in Bitcoin though.
No, I understand, but bro, $250 million. He hit for 236 million. I understand a lot of people invested in Bitcoin, but that's a whale. In the crypto market, that's called a whale, bro. 100%.
Yeah, that's a whale. Big whale.
My man, that's fucking ridiculous for little bruh. And he's on a streaming platform or something while he's doing it. And probably, he
needs the clout, bruh.
So, you know, I got a little, I fuck with some crypto, right? And they say you're supposed to put your shit on a private wallet, 100%. That way, it's harder for motherfuckers to like this shit right here to happen. But now I don't know if bruh hit one of them sites or if bruh hit a personal wallet, because I don't think nobody got $250 million worth of motherfucking on a Robin Hood or a Coinbase or a motherfucking Weeble, nigga, that's a lot of motherfucking
you ain't lying.
Coins for that shit to be on one of them platforms like that. So I wonder where the fuck did they hit this shit from? That
Maybe
shit,
what do they got like crypto banks? Do they? I mean, because you know how, mind you, this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm just thinking out loud.
They
You know, like
do,
you go
but
to
you
any
can't
kind of
trust them.
machine now, they'll have crypto machines that you can go and
yeah,
pull
they
cash
got
out.
the Bitcoin. They got the Bitcoin ATM.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my man.
So I'm
But you
like, is
really
there like
can't.
a bank that could maybe get hit or something? Like, or maybe you know what I'm saying?
There's banks and there's places that people store it like in the cloud and all that stuff there. But
Yeah.
you can't trust none of that shit because ain't none of that shit FDIC insured. So you know that's the
Because
thing.
then because motherfuckers don't want the D's to know how much bread they got for us. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So
You know, it's a worldwide currency.
yeah.
100%.
Gotta protect the joint though. You know. And then it's like 230 million. I don't know, like damn.
Yeah, somebody's gonna
How
feel
many
that.
wallets you gotta have to
Man,
stash
that
and
shit
shit?
was all in one, big bro. I think that shit was in one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it said he only got him into one.
Man, at the end of the video, it shows like a minute and 30 seconds worth of them being on the little streaming thing with him and his homies inside the little thing. And they all, oh, you did it. Oh, they firing him up. Oh, man, that shit funnier than a motherfucker.
That's dumb though. Like, why would you stream you stealing crypto? Like,
Right.
I mean,
that's good.
no common sense, like
If it ain't on camera, it didn't happen.
Oh, I know what he was doing. He was
I don't
playing
need.
the real life.
That's the point. I don't need it to. I don't need it to happen. It didn't happen.
It.
For real.
That's what I
With
wanted to
that
be
type of
known. It
money,
didn't happen. I
you be
didn't do
able
it.
to, the guy did it all wrong.
Yeah.
230.
Yeah, he wilded out, but he didn't have a plan.
Do you think since he came to the States, it made it a little bit easier for whatever government to go ahead and press that button to get his ass? Or do you think if he would have stayed his punk ass wherever he was at, across the water?
I don't think it goes in reverse. I don't think other countries like, that's our guy. Let's go get him. Like they're gonna.
But if you got a VPN, you could put your location anywhere, so it doesn't necessarily got to be.
I mean,
don't really matter.
but I would imagine if he's smart enough to hack somebody's shit and steal their crypto, he's smart enough to have that IP address bouncing all over the place. You know what I mean?
Well, there it is. There, that motherfucker came to the States and wanted to live it up, and he didn't got himself. Homie, don't play that over their head, bro. Cracked over their head. Now he got to sit his dumb ass down.
Yeah,
he was trying to be the real life Miami Vice, like new age shit on some fucking.
He might be lucky that the police got his ass, because whoever got that 230 million, they sure got some type of pull out, and that might have been a drop in the bucket to they motherfucking ass. Just some shit that I bubbled off of. This just sits here just in case.
It could have been a company. It could have been a company that bought that much.
I didn't think of that.
Man,
An investment company.
Facts.
You know,
mama, this shit is crazy.
yeah, that's wild.
We got my dog Josh in the building, top of the morning. Josh said, I'm down bad right now. Is it Jamal Williams or Emmanuel Wilson?
Oh man. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna get through this thing together.
Is
Jamal Williams even he's getting snaps because like he's like doing cleanup duties.
Yeah, he's still Kamar because Kamar killing shit right now.
The first 2 weeks they were smacking. If you have a mindset that like the Eagles without AJ Brown's gonna make this a game, they barely made it a game against the Birds, the Dirty Birds last week, right? So like I mean we're probably gonna see a heavy dose of Saquon. I'm just trying to find a reason to like play Jamal. I'm trying to find a reason not to play Jamal Williams because Emmanuel Wilson is what I call him.
100%.
I don't know if like it's like same thing for him. It'd be like it's spelling Jacobs or like if they're gonna clean up, right?
100%. Yeah, I think I'll lean on Jamal right now, bro.
Yeah, it'd probably be Jamal. He's the type that could get a greasy tug.
Top of the morning, Bakes. 100%.
Top of the morning, Bakes.
I'm about to smoke a bowl I'm about to smoke a bowl and some frosted flakes. That's right, big bro.
There you go. That sounds good. Then the milk is fire after, bro.
Come on now. Oh, my got my money. I make sure his visit in prison was very uncomfortable. I'm hella bitter when it comes to my money. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions, man. Talk about it, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Big Perm. I mean, Big Perm.
What's up, Big Perm? Yeah,
Man,
oh, yeah. It's a big worm?
That motherfucker told that motherfucker.
Big
That's
worm.
$100. Smokey. 20, 40, 60, 80. Then he flipped it over. 20, 40. Man, get your ass out of here. Oh, bruh. Y'all got any out on little bruh still in the crypto, bruh?
Guard your crypto.
Man.
Because it can't get stolen. I mean,
And I have some young kid popping bottles on account of your bread.
yeah, and then it's not FDIC insured, so you better make sure that you got some good protection if you got a lot of crypto. That's for sure.
236 M's.
Yeah, one of my homies, he does security, he does digital security shit. Their company, they part of their company is they guard people's they safeguard people's crypto and all kind of shit everything you can imagine.
I mean, it's heavy right now. We just seen the SSA get hacked, bro. 300. No, wait. Was it 1 billion social security numbers hacked? I forgot how many.
Yeah. It was, I think it was like 30 million.
Nah, I think it was so many social security numbers that
I think it was
got
like 30 million Americans, something like that.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was the amount of numbers that got hacked. There wasn't even that many people living in the U.S.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what
that number that got hacked was out greater than.
So it was
in the States, 100%.
Yeah, it was motherfuckers that might even have passed away already. There was just they're just taking hell of
Yeah, it could have been dead people too.
You can still run their numbers up too. You can still get all types of shit through they SSNs. See that shit all the time.
Let's get into somebody just paraded. Somebody just paraded around us, motherfuckers, collecting shit.
Yep. Let's get into the last one. This is a good one right here too. This is my first time ever seeing this.
Fields, thousands of illegal marijuana plants grown among legitimate crops, and farmers had no idea.
Yeah, your Sacramento County reporter Madison Keevy, though, she's watching this one for us and joins us now, getting answers on this bust and what it took to pull this one off, Madison.
Well, this black market marijuana operation isn't one that you see every day here. It's in fact something that isn't planned on a whim. The sheriff's office says this is the work of drug cartels, and if there's one field inundated, there's more.
Hiding in plain sight in a field like this one, criminal pot growing happens in the dark.
This isn't just, Cheech and Chong, for their recreational weed. These are sophisticated criminal, dangerous operations.
A massive bust this week. 10 cartel-related grow sites in the Delta area of the county, with more than 36,000 illegal plants seized. The illegal pot, in parts, planted on farmland so remote, personnel had to be airlifted in just to find it.
Well, it's actually happening really all throughout the state and even throughout the country. There's a lot of land here that really just goes unchecked on a regular basis.
Cornfields are often used to hide those illegal marijuana plants, and you can see why. The rows are close together and it's dense. It's why the sheriff's office says that farmers had no idea that their fields were being used to grow these illegal plants.
This is interfering with food supply, interfering with agriculture.
Toxic chemicals are used to grow the green. Gallons of insecticide that are not FDA approved, hidden among California's top export agriculture.
But hey, by any means necessary, they gonna get their dough, huh, bruh?
Yeah.
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 And the only people that's gonna touch it would be the peoples, because everybody would like when they're like, oh, they have no idea. You goddamn right they know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And if they ever say anything, it'd be their ass. You know what I mean?
I mean, that shit ain't nothing new, man. Motherfuckers been growing and finding ways to, get that shit gonna move regardless. Like, that shit ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Every other so often they gonna find somebody that's, trying to find another slick way to grow, man. Ain't nothing new.
Yeah, 100%, bro. For it to be so that area, I want to say that's close to the international airport. Nigga, that area is not too far from the Thomas, and they building houses more and more out that way. And for that shit that close, for an operation of that magnitude, I picture
You're gonna smell that thing.
Yeah, I picture it up at the Triangle. You know what I mean? And we was just talking about like a 1 or 2 shows ago. Somebody had brought up about the helicopters looking down and shit. And when this shit came up, I'm like, man, we was just talking about some helicopters. And like I said, for that shit to be so
Yeah, that was me. I was talking about the helicopter shit because they do that in Hawaii. They do that in the Green Triangle.
Right.
They do that where they have the low flying. They just fly around looking for these motherfuckers, and they got motherfuckers that got the eye for it because this is all they do. So they go, oh, right there, boom. They'll just go up and just yank your shit. That was what they would do all day, every day. This one's a big ass operation, though. You know what I mean? Right. What did they say? They fucked with 10. How many ops did they? 10 of them.
Everything, yeah, and like I said,
36,000 plants. That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight, bro.
Yeah, because these are plants, so you can get some weight, and it's outdoors. So like, if you do a whole cycle, you're gonna get some decent weight out of each plant, like a lot. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's outdoor shit.
Yeah,
that shit gonna grow big as fuck, and the bud, hella yield, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that whatever they're planting out there, that whatever strain it is probably specific for a high yield. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Wow. Bakes a lot said should have stuck to the tunnel grow. Never fails. Bunkers underground are legit.
Let's go.
He's giving game right now. 100%.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Yeah, in the base, we'll call it greenhouse. You just have like a garage done up. You know what I mean? And it's like, but it's not. It's not indoor quote unquote, because you're not controlling the environment. You know what I mean? You're not pumping in the CO2 and you know what I mean, making sure it's the right temps and all. But it's still inside, so it comes out clean. But we call it a greenhouse. You feel me? So then that would always be a few dollars cheaper than your standard indoor shit. That's like that name brand premier shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, bro. I was watching something. Where was they at? I want to say they was in the UK. I think it was a Vice story, and just to see like how you're talking about the real indoor like type shit, and to see that shit across seas, that shit opened my eyes 100%. Bro. Somewhere where you wouldn't think that's where
bro, some of those rooms that I've been in, like you gotta wear a suit for real. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Or just you can't go in there because you can't contaminate the shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, you wear that fucking the whole oo-wop, the Breaking Bad shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't go in there fucking. You know what I mean? These are big commercial ops that are commercial grow ops that are doing fucking indoor shit, big indoor.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Definitely.
For them,
now they even got the joints now. Like, shout out to the homie, man, the Cannabis Guardian Angel. Last time I was chopping with him because he was telling me about. So now they got the big. It's like these big ass planters, right? So just to simulate like it's outside, just you know what I mean? These like 2 feet of fucking 2-3 feet of fucking soil all around, and you got all the sensors in there, and it waters, and all the water comes down. It does everything all on timers. You know what I mean? It keeps pH balance, all the shit. All it's super high tech, legit shit. Then you're in a fucking enclosed indoor area. You got your lights, and you're pumping all the fucking CO2 and keeping the temps at you know what I mean? It's the whole woo wop, and that weed is that they call organic. You know what I mean? So now you start seeing that, right? Motherfuckers that have they'll have the woo wop, but then they have the organic version, and this shit's like, you know what I mean? But it's for like this, it's for the higher end smokers. You know what I mean? Like that's what they on now.
That's
Yeah,
that caviar.
It got the worms in the dirt, all this shit, man.
Wow.
Like this, like
healthy.
Organic. Yeah, like this.
That's healthy dirt.
But the
healthy dirt.
When it's healthy enough for the worms to swim through it, yeah, that's good dirt right there.
And the dirt's being like I'm telling you, like it's that new age shit, bro. And like so you could motherfuckers that got money, they could pay and get these joints set up too. You know what I mean? Like there's whole companies that do that shit. That I remember I was on the plane with one of them when I was coming back from that when I went out there with Kevin and them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I was coming back, this dude on the plane, he was actually from San Ho too. But this dude, his company, but he lived in Sac, right? And their company, he said they built a bunch of joints on Mac Road. Oh yeah. Their company built commercial ops. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my man.
Commercial grow ops. I
can smell it. So right here where I'm at, when you go over the hill in the morning time, because that's when you smell it the most, is in the motherfucking morning time, man. That shit louder than a motherfucking. It's an industrial.
Oh yeah. Cause you got the big, I'm pretty sure they got big giant carbon filters, right? To like soak up a lot of the smell from getting outside. But you know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to, you got a whole woo wop going, you're gonna smell that motherfucker somehow.
Shit, the mayor just burnt up a bunch of weed that they confiscated from these weed shops and shit like that. They ain't had no license.
Out there?
And he burnt that shit up.
Yeah, because you gotta get these things. They all, when you sell these joints in these places, they gotta get stamped up by like, imagine like getting a smog check, or you gotta get all your weed checked for all this shit. And hey, you might have the homie that's like, yeah, don't chip, I got you. You know what I mean? Because you're selling. Yeah, and then but see, most the people aren't doing that. They're just trying to sell things under the table. You know what I mean? At their shops, you can't. It's a no.
Yeah,
see, San Jose went through that shit like 15 years ago. We used to have hundreds of, maybe not hundreds, like we definitely had over 100 shops though in San Jose, and it would just be like, it'd be like a mini market, like legit, like a mini market. Then at the back you could buy some tree, everyone had tree. You know what I mean? Like, because but when you look on weed maps, it would just be like, all right, what at the mini market they got this tree? You know what I mean? Or the little there was what was it? One of them, the hobby stores. Like you go to the hobby store, the card and trading cards and comics, and then they do all the hobby cars and shit. But then you get
the RC car?
Yeah, but then you get some tree there too. You know what I mean? Wow. And then you have like a shout out to Tino. Tino actually worked for a legit
building right now, top of the morning.
Tino works for a legit spot, right? And the difference between like the legit spots and not like they'll just have like dab bars and shit. At I used to call them mom and pop clubs, because we used to call them cannabis clubs before everyone called them dispensaries. You know what I mean? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? You go to a club and they'd be like a dab bar. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yo, that's totally illegal. You know what I mean? Like,
and Bakesalon said, yeah, that's why anything Mike Tyson touches, whenever he goes into one of those, he owns now. Mike Tyson owns a
weed strain, yeah.
No. Like if he, say you're in one of those areas, right? You're in, and you can't tell. And this is an actual example, because I'm on that other channel that I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? A shout out to the Cannabis Cardian Angel. He told us the story because he represents Mike Tyson and all the other celebrity brands. You know what I mean? Like so you got to pick the strains. You know what I mean? And so you go to the different cultivators. You feel me? And then boom, when you get to the cultivator, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell Mike Tyson to throw that hazmat suit on? You feel me? Like he was like, no, so he's just walking all the things, just grabbing the buds.
Oh wow!
Like, sticking it in his nose, like. But once you grab it, that's it. That's, you know what I mean. You got to pull that now. You know what I mean?
Oh wow!
But it was at that stage though. But still though, he's just grabbed, and then I asked Hessel, I said, So what y'all just like shoot him like a zip of each? He's like, exactly. He's like, just taught him a zip of each. He came back, called him, and said, these are the ones I want. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. He get the
Yeah, and then because this is in Nevada, right? But then when you have the strain in New York, you know what I'm saying, which they do, you're gonna go to New York and and whatever cultivator that has his company has got Mike Tyson checking out. Boom, okay, boom. I like this one. Boom, Mike Tyson Sour Diesel or whatever the fuck, or the Toad or whatever his shit's called out there in the East Coast. You know what I mean?
And y'all got California laws too, Slim?
Yeah, they could you just gotta, get your license and stuff like that if you want to grow and sell and all that other shit.
Is that right?
Yeah, New York
But it's legal.
New York's they've been on that shit. Even there was medical for hella years before it even became like recreational for real. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's
It's
legal.
in, you know what I mean?
That's because New York and California is cousins.
Yeah, come on. And we was going out there allegedly bringing it. You feel me? Like, listen, someone's gonna buy this Sour D.
Hell yeah.
And they are gonna buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got that Sour D, look, they're gonna buy that shit, but shout.
Crazy. Like Tino said, long story short, we sell. So 100%.
Hell yeah. Then they said money didn't grow on trees. Liars.
POP, man, pot over pills, man. Fuck them pharmaceuticals.
And
right?
they said money didn't grow on trees. They lied.
Miss Facts, bruh. Oh, my mama. Got anything going out on this shit, man?
Shit. They better tighten up on that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like growing weed out in the open and shit. We in a different time now. Motherfuckers got drones and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Zoom down on your ass. Like
zoom early.
Hey, but see, Aaron, don't you think, oh shit, such and such the neighbor got all this tree growing. Don't go up in there. And you might fuck around and get buried in that motherfucker.
Tell me.
Don't fuck with the cartels.
And that's why, man, I'm telling you, I think if I'm correct, huh?
What's the quality of that shit they growing out there in the fields like that, though? Like, that shit ain't gonna be all that. I'm just saying, like that shit ain't gonna be all that compared to no good indoor shit like that.
I mean, when you go to places like Mendocino County or even the Green Triangle, bro, you're gonna find some motherfuckers that have these big ass outdoor grow operations going, just fields, and then they got people tending to it. You know what I'm saying? And like, then they cure these some bitches for hella good. And you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, these fools aren't doing that though. They're getting it in, getting it out, and they're selling it somewhere else. And they're not, you know what I mean? It's somewhere else where that's gonna be valued higher. It could even be places as close as Nevada. Like Nevada's hella far behind as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like Nevada is the reason I'm saying is because when you go to Nevada, you can buy weed now and smoke weed. Right. But you're gonna go to those shops, it's gonna be all little low end shit because motherfuckers is blown away by that shit because they're so far behind us. You know what I mean? Like you go to places like Denver or Seattle and New York, like these places are they're in the culture. They blowing. You know what I mean? Watch New Orleans too or Louisiana. I think they're next, right? They're one of the ones that they decriminalized it, and then they I think they have the medicinal shit now. But you know what I'm saying? So like
they trying to calm you down out there.
Over there, you know?
Everything. Go ahead and smoke that shit. Hopefully it's toxic.
Weed is not that's not even the drug of choice like that out there. It's like that's some side shit. That's like wine. They shit is powder heroin, boy.
Yeah.
Diesel, huh?
They on that boy.
That boy.
I'm telling you.
Everything. Bakes a lot. Got some spots that have dab bars around town. Say it with me. Bodegas.
Hey, listen. Allegedly, one of the homies, he ran the little the woo-wop, but see, we were walking there, no cards, because we just knew him. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let me try this shit. We just hitting everything. Ooh, get loaded. Like, hey, all right, cool. I'll take this one. You know what I mean? Go in there, get loaded. Hey, cause them dabs is woo.
They wake your game up.
Yeah, that shit is like the first time you hit it. If you never hit a dab,
Hell no.
you ever hit the pens?
Yeah, I hit the pen before.
Yeah, so hit a dab is like fucking 50 times hitting the pen type of shit.
Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I used to have one of my homies at work. He's heavy into the culture too, man. He do the grows and shit too, right?
Yeah.
But he used to pride himself after work taking the co-workers to the spot to go hit the dab, and he's got the rallies on camera turned up. Like,
That's cold.
like, bro, you'll never get me.
Oh no, that's fucked up.
Eat. My dog Ernest.
Motherfuckers.
Wait, and he from the town too. Oh, everything. My boy E from the town too. Oh,
Hey, the first time I walked in when the homies was dabbing, I was in the studio. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because the aesthetic of it, because they're hitting the torch, lighting the bowl up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, no, bro. We're hitting the wax. I was like, oh, okay. You know, you can look, I was like, what? Motherfuckers is smoking some dope? I'm like, yo, that shit was so crazy to me. I'm like, this motherfuckers have a torch?
Yeah, I'm scared of that shit, bro. I think I'm cool. I just stick to the flower, bro. Oh my balls.
I fuck with the dabs, but I just don't. You know what's crazy? I don't. Any kind of devices don't last with me. I'm gonna break it. If I had a dab break, I broke that shit. That motherfucker got knocked down. It was a wrap. I'm like, I ain't spending no $3 on the guy. That one was gifted to me too at one point. Yeah. But then you know what I'm saying? Then there'd be hella times I run out of the butane and shit. I'm like,
that butane ain't no good though. It's another way they do it where they don't use butane. That butane.
yeah, they got the digital ones now.
Yeah.
Where it's just electronic nails and whatnot. You know what I mean? Yeah, those are super clean. Because then you could low temp hit shit. You know what I mean? So you're not all choking as fuck.
Yeah.
But see, at that point, I'd rather just get a pen or one of them carts. You feel me? And I always recommend the live rosin carts because live rosin is fucking as clean as you can get anything. Because all they do is they press it like, imagine like a flat iron. You know what I mean? And you press it, you press the actual flour, and this shit comes out of it like goop. Bloop. It's like the fucking concentrated shit. You feel me?
I like that.
Yeah, and you can get those in pens now or in carts.
I'll put that in my wood. Give me some.
Yeah, hey, that shit is fire. You know what I mean?
I'll put some hash in my shit. I'll put some in my shit. I'll put the rosin in my shit.
I used to be getting them. There's a brand they call it Packwoods. They'll take the woods or at least the leaves, and then they stuff them with all kind of shit. Pause. You know what I mean? Yeah, the hash with the fucking with the oil and some wax or whatnot. They put a couple grams of some fire, and they put the little glass tip up on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, the filter thing.
Yeah, remember the early playmakers? I used to always smoke one of those on the playmakers.
And Kev used to have them motherfuckers too on everything.
Yeah, hey, cause them glass tips is the one, man. Because then you can smoke a wood all the way down and don't get all nasty and you know what I mean. But it's just hella tedious rolling that shit like that. So I was buying them. I buy these motherfuckers like fuck it. And then like I'd be in and out the dispensaries, and hella times I'd be like, hey, what you gonna DC? You know, what are you gonna discard? I mean, you know what I mean? And they'd be like,
is that the lingo? What you gonna DC me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? Because it's like it's slang for discards. You feel me? Like it's the shit that has everything has a shelf life. Because they're just gonna take that shit. You know what I mean? Because they're supposed to throw it away. You know what I mean? I think, hey, what y'all finna get rid of? Yeah, that's why I miss living in the Bay, man. Because like now it's like I can't do that shit.
That's crazy. I hope I remember that. Oh my mom.
No real shit.
Tino
that's
said,
why they'll have the little. If you every time you walk into a dispensary, it'll be like, oh, this is now on the menu. It's like a clearance menu type shit. You know what I mean? Or like you feel me like this? Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, but in most cases, shit be flying like it should though. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's So, but I'm always it doesn't hurt to ask because hella times I've came up like that. Like yeah, because you know me, I'm on the other side. You know what I mean?
100%. You
like,
know,
I'm talking to management. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up?
You know the lingo.
Get rid of man. Come on, what you taking home? You get some of that. But one time, my point is, one time they had a whole thing of Packwoods, like 8 of them. I was like, yeah, get that shit. You know what I mean?
That's federal. I ain't never seen them bitches before, bro.
Yeah, they're like, you know, they're legit woods, you know what I'm saying, rolled up, and you know what I'm saying, it has a glass tip, but it got everything in there, you know what I mean? But the only fire tree I've really seen is like it'd be like some Skywalker OG or like, you know what I mean? But they're putting hella extra shit in it. You know what I mean? That's what you're never gonna see, like no runts or no fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't mad
But
at
yeah,
you.
shout out to them.
100%.
Shout out to the Packwoods.
Facts. Tino said the market is great. It's federally legal and a nonprofit business. LOL. It's a trap. LOL. Burner makes so much money.
Yeah.
Strains. The weed is non for profit, meaning you're supposed to salary yourself.
Yeah. And then and then all, like he said, it's nonprofit, but it's also here's the finicky part, because still it's not federally legal to put that money into your account. You know what I mean? So it's like it's all, you know, whatever you could do digitally, yeah, it's there, but majority is still cash. You know what I mean?
Wait. So you said that the money that you make at your dispensary, you can't put that in no regular account?
Fuck no.
No.
They have like, you got to get like some private shit or some, you know what I mean? You got to get some whole other shit, bro.
Put it in a nonprofit though.
See, and that's how they're doing it. And that's how they're doing it. That's why he was saying LOL.
Because it's not federally legal. So it's you put it in a bank account, you know what I mean?
It's a wrap.
You know, I mean, you taking that chance, you know.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Because you're gonna get audited. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I say like you gotta open that shit up as like a nonprofit. That's what Tino was probably talking about. Like you gotta open up as a nonprofit and slide that profit over to the nonprofit. Like I'm donating this money to my nonprofit. You know what I mean?
Real shit. There's
and
a church in Zion.
And then you use the nonprofit. You use the nonprofit to like, you know, you want to get your car, your house. It's all part of the nonprofit. You know
Yep. I always joke that we should try to start a religion, the church of Tom Brady. But because in San Jose, they got the Church of Zion legit, where like they do sermons, all this shit. But it's a dispensary in there too. You feel me?
Oh,
look,
so when you buy in there, you don't pay the tax that you would normally pay at any other dispensary. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know that.
But they're very limited in their selection.
See,
but
the
still,
state,
it's a non-profit organization.
Yeah, because the state will let you do what it do, but when it comes to federal, it cannot be listed as a profitable business because it's not legal federally.
Yeah.
So when you filing taxes, you know what I mean? That's where a lot of people run it. You know, you got to know what you're doing when it comes to that. Like, because you can't. It's not like you could just set up shop and I'm gonna sell bud. All right. So what happens when you gotta
start making some
taxes?
real dough?
Yeah, and you gotta file taxes on this business. You can't file taxes on the business; they get shut down. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said we need to start a religion.
If you file taxes, it has to be through a nonprofit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nonprofit is non-taxable. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta look at how you spend the money. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. That's why I say like it's books on nonprofits. You gotta read it. It's not just for helping the people. It's twofold. You can help the people and help yourself. You know what I'm saying?
The real shit. Hey, because they got a gang of government grants out there for real though. Like, you know what I mean? You just gotta know how to apply to these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every year though, they got excess bread. Like, man, that's why they always say, "Oh, America's in debt." They trying to give the money away.
See, they trying to say that, you know, they don't know how to tax it like federal, but see what the feds did do, they took it out of the Schedule 2 because that was one of the main problems. You know what I mean? It was up there with like all the hard drugs. So once they rescheduled it, you know what I mean? You know, maybe that's a step in the right direction as far as federal legalization.
We covered a story early on this season. It was bruh. He was driving from our state that was legal. He was getting hella shit, and he was using like I forget what kind of what company car they were fronting as. But they would load up hella packs, and they were going to state B, whatever. That's not legal.
He was in the motherfucking Amazon truck.
There you go. He was in the Amazon truck, and he was going to the non-legal states and just making a guap. You feel me?
Oklahoma. I remember that.
Yeah, that's weird because that's where the most profit is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
In those states, but that's where they'll send your ass up too. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's a give and take. You know what I'm saying?
Why Amazon, right? Like do like a car detailing company or something. Like you know what I mean? Why Amazon? That's hella conspicuous.
Yeah, that was a damn good story. Oh, every day they was the Amazon tree service.
They was getting away with it for a minute.
Tino said, Bakes a Lot said, I need to invest in a e-nail.
Yeah, hell yeah, the e-nails. That's what we're talking about, the electric nails. So like hitting dabs, so you get waxed and fucking and hit it without fucking, you know what I mean, use the torch and all that extra crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. My favorite pre-roll is that cavi cone. I know it flavored, but damn, they fire.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
loophole.
hell yeah, because they'll roll them in all kind of goodies. You know what I mean? Hash oils and fucking, coated with keef and all this shit. I be calling them joints lightsabers. You know what I mean? Right, you can't even touch it. You gotta hold on to the crutch.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for him.
Them thing, and it's called the cabbie crutch. That brought me back memories.
Like Tina was saying, the loophole is every owner salaries themselves differently, and some owners make money off the club, like Burner, sound, t-shirts, pipes, and shit. Now, this is the thing, right? Like, you can get paid to run a nonprofit. Like, if I own a nonprofit, I can hire you to say, okay, you can work for me, and I'll pay you through the nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? So you can pay somebody to run it, but this is why, and that's if or you can, like, when you set up the LLC, you can make yourself your own employee. You know what I mean? But you have to do a couple of things. You got to learn a little bit about LLCs and how to DBAs and all that shit.
Then you get into the insurances, like, because I remember at one point my sister for a daycare for how long, and she was like, we should open a daycare, and it was like $1 million policy, $1 million policies and shit. Just like when you talk about like having children and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But check this out. Check this out, right?
Or some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, check this out.
There was grants for that shit.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like, you can make yourself your own employee and salary yourself, or you can hire somebody and salary them. And then the reason why a lot of these big weed brand people, they push it as a brand, because with the brand you can sell merch. You know what I'm saying? But you can pay taxes off the profit. The merch is an actual business. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only business that you're gonna have when it comes to weed. But you're not gonna have weed as the business that's taxable, because it's not taxable. So that's the thing. So it's very intricate when it comes down to running a weed business. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna open up a shop and sell weed with the permits. That works with the state. That don't work with the feds.
Well, my daughter at her high school in the Bay, when she was going there, they weren't the kids weren't allowed to wear cookie brand shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like
promoting drug use.
Yeah.
Easy.
Wear your fucking PE clothes or something. You know what I mean? They don't allow that shit, or they
remember that with the but I wasn't in school. But when Jeezy had the snowman T-shirts, they wasn't.
I was just about to say that.
Everything.
Yeah, because that shit was everywhere, huh?
Facts.
That snowman T-shirt and or hoodie, or you know what I mean?
And fake shit of it too.
Yeah.
Snowman T-shirts. Tino said he's been a member of the Church of Zion since 2019.
Come on, you can go sit in and burn. You could burn, and they got rents over there all the time. That was like, I found out about this shit from my neighbor, man. Shout out to AG. He was a young boy. Yeah, because he worked in dispensaries too. But like he did like delivery shit. But then, like, you know what I mean, he came across this one because he was a young boy. Like, you know what I mean, he's paying rent at his mom's and shit to help out. You know what I mean? And so like he would always budget shit. He's like, bro, they don't tax if you buy weed at the fucking Church of Zion. I said, word? That's a dispensary? Because I don't drove by it a million times.
When you go there, it's not like you making a sale. You making a donation.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
And this is what
yeah,
they
you're
give
making
you.
a donation.
For a $20
Because
donation, you can
if
get
a
the fucking
if
the
a
gram bag.
if a motherfucker sends somebody over there and they record that shit like you actually making a sale, your ass gonna get in some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you making a donation. You go to these
Exactly.
spots.
That's
Hey,
exactly
I
how it's
like to make a
phrased.
donation. You know what I
That's
mean? And
exactly
just
how it's
say,
phrased. It'd be like
yeah.
for a $50 donation, it's for the for the eighth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it's
but
no
like I said,
tax.
you could even run it like a store, like how Cookies got their store. You could run it like a store, but just where that money goes, it has to go into charity. Cannot go
Exactly.
into your pockets directly.
And it's
So
going into the Church of Zion.
yeah,
The church is that
or
shit
you
is
could
Yeah, and
have,
this
crazy.
dude, he
or you
does
could
his
have
little
like
sermon, and he burning too.
or you could have like a
And he's a real Rastafari, man.
yeah, you could do it like that, or you could have any kind of charity for underprivileged
Tito
kids
knows what
or
I'm
something
talking
like
about.
that. All
I
that.
swear to God, Tito's been in there, man.
That's what Tino said. That's why churches and cannabis clubs are so nice. They need to dump the money back into the business because they are non for profits. And then he said, there's a big difference from nonprofit for profit and non-profit, non for profit and nonprofit.
Yeah.
Nonprofit is like Second Harvest Food Bank. Non for
Yeah,
profit.
because we are definitely paying state tax. You're paying the tax and the local tax. There's all kind of taxes when you buy from these dispensaries. You know what I'm saying? And
Top
like,
up,
where does that
Brian.
money? Like, where does that money go? Top of the
Yeah,
morning.
it's just like politicians. You can't give no politician no money straight up. You got to donate it to them, to their foundation or to their
Yeah.
campaign. Can't
See,
give them no money straight
Brian
up.
right here, he's heavy into he's heavy into activism and nonprofit, all types of stuff, and he know exactly what y'all talking about on every. That's why he say facts on everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to my
Yeah.
dog, man.
And man, if you know about them government grants, you got to look into every June too. That when it comes around the what do they call it? The calendar year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess that's the time. It's always every June. That's when they pop up. There's hella government grants. These motherfuckers got to apply to this shit. If you really got a plan together, you know what I'm saying? You can get the bread to get that thing going for real.
100%.
Yeah.
If you smart, you market to merch as separate business and call it Cookies, not your dad's club's name.
Nah,
Yeah.
real talk. 'Cause you don't want to mix those two up anyway.
You ain't lying.
You want to keep the merch as a profitable business, and then the other shit separate.
Yeah. And neonpeacockmerch.com, by the way.
Facts.
Yeah, get your Bogard in the Matrix gear.
That motherfucker was clean. I liked it, bro. Oh,
And he just took that from one of the strands, you know. And it's funny too, because like I for sure was geeked in that one. I was literally, that's not even graphics right there. That's actually me in the Matrix.
Wow. 100%. Let the people know they can find you at Bogey.
Shit, man. Anywhere you consume your music, Bogard, scot-free on all streaming platforms. Apple, Spotify, all this shit, YouTube. You know what I mean? And check us out on YouTube /GenWealthNet. You know what I'm saying? Where we're getting all the fantasyisms. You're gonna catch me, Guccini, live and direct, 6 a.m. ish, West Coast time tomorrow morning. We rocking until further notice. You feel me?
100%, bro. Them is facts.
All your last minute start sits, bro. We're gonna get through this week 3. It's bloody war out there.
100%.
We lost a lot of good men, but nobody will die in vain.
Them is facts, bro.
We lost a lot of good men out there.
Oh my mama. 100%. Them is facts. And this motherfucking game we call war, aka fantasy football, bro. Facts. Slim, let the people know, big bro.
Yeah, I'll be on Boogie Vision. You know what I mean? I got some new content I got to put out. I've been out for a little bit, taking a little R&R. So, yeah, I'm back at it.
Go time.
You already know.
100%, man. Tomorrow, like Buggy said, man, six something. We gonna fire that motherfucker up. We see y'all tomorrow morning, man. 100%, man. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend in a minute, y'all.
In a minute.